Kia ora. We are here today with Mr. Chris Kentsley. Can you please introduce yourself, young man?
Introduce myself, John. I'm Chris Kentsley, and life coach and hypnotherapist.
Now, we met a few years ago.
We did.
Actually, funnily enough, it's an interesting story, but we won't go into it. But you were the sales manager at Prime Media when I was a radio announcer in the 90s.
That's right.
For Hauraki and stations like that, so that was always fun.
Yep.
And you've moved into life coaching. We kind of want to tell a little bit around that story. But you came to me for some video training. But what did, before you engaged my services, what did you want for yourself or your business?
What I need to do is build some profile for my business. Most of my business was launched just before COVID. So I was using a bit of video, a little bit of Facebook, but mainly sort of word of mouth, just meetings and stuff like that. But I'd never really got involved in video and never really got anything serious in regards to actually getting myself out there.
And what do you think was the fear that you were facing around doing video content? Back then, if you can think.
Back then, I thought myself, first thing I'm going to do is look like a twit. And secondly, I didn't actually know what to talk about. So, yeah, that's kind of it, really. It's like put up a video, because I think one of the things that got me actually talking to you is I'd seen some videos put up by people, and I thought, okay, these guys seem like smart people. The videos weren't perfect, but obviously they were effective. So I figured you can't be too onerous, but I definitely needed some coaching on that.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, we did some work together over 6 to 8 weeks. Can you remember any things that you learned, or you had some aha moments that you went, there's something that I didn't know?
I think keeping the video short and to the point, and just getting straight into it. Small things like not even having to say, hi, this is who I am, this is what I do, because one assumes that if you're looking at it, you kind of know anyway who you are. Just getting into the subject quite quickly, and then just doing a quick summary, and then really, how do people get hold of me?
Cool.
That's kind of how.
Anything else that you learned in your, say, the presentation space? What did I suggest that you do?
Flip the camera around for a start, so that, because just myself, there's a tendency to pick up the camera, and then, or computer, and you're looking at reflection of yourself, but actually focus on the eye of the camera, have it at a certain height, certain distance, just from here upwards, be about right, a couple of meters, and not get too. Just have the background could look like homely or just relatable instead of having a sterile office, because I would have probably just gone and stuck myself in a sterile office somewhere, completely blank walls, without any noise in the background, and you said no, it's not what you need to be doing. Yeah.
So you listened.
I did listen.
You did, and you've got some videos on LinkedIn now.
Yep.
And you're going to be producing some more.
Yep.
And would you recommend this program to other people, other life coaches, or people? What do you think they would get out of it?
I think anybody who has a fear, or it may not be a fear actually, just basically thinks, okay, what am I going to talk about? Is this going to work? Maybe has some sort of blockages. I would think anybody that has that sort of problem, just like myself or you any other sort of business, is to do it. And like you said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I've looked at the very first one I did and I thought, yeah. But I guess each one gets better,
Good.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this program to other people?
Definitely. Yeah.
And is there anything else that you want to say?
That you're a good bastard. And I think that the fact that we knew each other a long time ago in media always helps. And then we caught up a few years ago at a reunion, didn't we? And then I would say your training, your experience, I think that's a big thing, and your relaxed sort of style. I think actually, if you were actually to learn off someone, it just needs to, you've been there and done it anyway. You've been on air, you've been on radio, your family's into it. Yeah, I think that's a big thing, John.
Chris Kentsley, this is your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.